how you doing, peanut butter? What's up? What's going on? I'm a few minutes late tonight. Not too many minutes late, but I'm a few minutes late tonight. I accidentally.
Hey, how you doing, peanut butter?
Let me pause that. I accidentally had started the live over on my other new channel because that was the last channel that I did a live on, which was yesterday, from my computer. So I had to stop that live over on my other channel and switch the codes around so I could go live from this channel. Ugh. It's a mess. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad to see you tonight. I hope everybody got a chance to see the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's season 11, and it's the second part of the reunion. So reunion part 2. And Lord, we are going to talk about this tonight. I don't know why, but I don't know. Is it me? Or do you think that, do any of y'all think that maybe Nene, okay, it's either one or two things. Regardless of what she's going through with Greg, and their family and their situation and his health and everything.
Okay, it's either one.
Do y'all have the feeling that she's either tired of the rest of the cast, like done with the rest of the cast, like over the rest of the cast? Of course, besides Marlo, because that seems to be like the only person that she's claiming to be a friend of hers. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I mean, and like I said, everybody wants to give Nene the benefit of the doubt, everything that she got going on with Greg, with Gregory, and trying to be there for him, trying to be his support, his rock, and that can be mentally taxing. Many of us, as we said last week, a lot of y'all in the comment section was like, I didn't took care of my husband till he died. I didn't took care of my mother. I mean, a lot of us have to be a caregiver, for our loved ones, whether it's somebody we were married to or whether it was, a parent, a brother, a sister. And it's like, so a lot of people know what it's like, to go through that and watch somebody really, really sick, trying to get them well, or watch them be really, really sick, and there's just it's just their time to go. So a lot of people, keep wanting to give her the benefit of the doubt, but it's just, she's just doing too much, like we keep saying, doing too much. As far as I'm concerned, other people feel the same way. She's just doing too much. Let me just share this real quick on my Facebook. Reunion part 2. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. Oh, and also, yes. Ooh, let me put the new channel, the new group name in here. Hold up. Hey, and thank you again, you guys. I had went live earlier. Was it this morning? Yeah, I think it was the live that I actually did this morning, where I was really thanking you guys for tuning in last night. To me and Samantha, or Samantha and I, to our new collaboration channel called The Hood Table. D-A Hood, Hood, Table, Table. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who tuned in last night, because we was like, oh my God, the channel was literally less than 24 hours old. And I think I created the channel approximately around I don't know, like 8-ish, 8-ish p.m.ish, somewhere like that. Last night, not last night, but Friday night. And Saturday, we had already, said we was going to go live with a review of the movie Us, that we had saw like a week or so ago. So we had already had that scheduled. But then Sammy, Sammy D or Sam, my sister friend, she came up to me and she was like, man, you've been talking about us getting a channel together, collaborating, instead of me helping you do the Sisters from Another Mister's movie reviews on my platform, my primetime platform. Which I didn't mind doing it that way, but I kept telling her, I think it would be cool if we had our own channel where it's me and you, and we just doing our own thing. And then, I have my own separate channel, which she can come on, whenever she likes. And finally, she was like, okay, I'm down with it. And she's not a YouTuber, so she don't know nothing about YouTube. She don't have a channel. She doesn't have any content. She just comes on like a lot of people and just watch different people, different videos and stuff like that, and support other people. But I don't even think she'll ever get her own YouTube channel because she's just not into getting her own channel. So, I mean, I'm surprised that she was like, okay, cool, let's collaborate, and then we was trying to figure out the name, what we gonna call ourselves, what we gonna be about. And I always wanted to do something like Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table, which she has on Facebook. But I didn't want it to be that kind of structured and bougie and, not saying that Jada don't have any hood in her, but you know what I mean. I just want us to be just open and just be ourselves and be relaxed and have our fans and our supporters be relaxed, with us. And so I came up with the name The Hood Table, and she was like, oh yes, that's it, that's what's up, The Hood Table. And it's basically, you don't never know what's going to happen in the hood. If you ever lived in the hood or hung out in the hood, you never know what's going to happen from day to day. Hello, Lotus Fowler. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But in the hood, you never know what's going to happen from day to day. You might see a fight. You might hear gunshots. You might see a police chase. You might see, anything could happen. Anything could happen in the hood from day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. So it's kind of like our show. Like, you never know what to expect. Like our first video last night, man, it was awesome. It was great. We had a great turnout. I was so surprised to see so many people in there. Our channel literally was less than 24 hours old. And already we got like almost 100 views. And I think during the review, I think we only had about maybe 35 views. But that's not bad. I was ecstatic. I was like, look at these people in here watching us. Oh my God, people coming in the chat and laughing and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, they're here. But it was fun. So make sure y'all go over there to my sister friend, and I's, that don't sound right. Me and my sister friend's new YouTube channel. And it's called The Hood Table. And I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I'm also going to put the link in the comments so you guys can, find it easily. And make sure you go over there and support us over there, you guys. I really appreciate it. She really appreciates it. Again, she's not a YouTuber, so this is still pretty new for her. And it's exciting for her, and she just couldn't believe all the support that we had last night on our first video on our new channel. So again, I just wanted to get that out the way before I continue with these housewives and all their drama. But let me see. Here is my new YouTube channel called The Hood Table. Oh my God, Ken can eat, honey. You know how you just want to just jump through the TV screen? I'm like, that just feel so sorry for the ladies. I feel more sorry for them than I do for Nene and what all she's going through. Am I the only one that feels that way? Like, I wanted to jump through the TV and just snatch her up and shake her real hard. Like, shake that weave right off of her head. I said earlier, King Cat, before you got here, when I was talking to Peanut Butter and them. But, they drag. Is it 3? I thought it was 4. Is it 3? Look at it. I'm tired. I'm like, is it 4? Is it 4? No. But I don't know who that was told me it was gonna be 4 reunions, and I thought that was a bit much. I was like, 4 reunions? Come on now, that's a lot. Unless they're gonna do like maybe all the husbands by themselves. I don't know. I think that would be a lot, but because there's really not that much to talk about besides Nene and her attitude, her prolonged attitude the whole entire season against everybody. Lord Jesus. Okay, did I finish typing this in? Oh, hold up real quick. Let me type this in here. Okay, y'all, just type the link in the chat for my new channel called The Hood Table. And I'm going to put it in the comment section as well. And I'm going to pin it to the top so that you guys can see it and go over there and tune in to me and my sister's joint collaboration YouTube channel called The Hood Table. We scrape from the hood, so that should tell you right there. It's not a ghetto channel or anything like that. It's just 2 sisters from another mister from the hood. And it's a show about our experiences. And we'll talk about other things too. You know, other things like crazy trending news. Or, you know, we'll talk about other stuff too. But it's The Hood Table. And you're going to feel like you're just sitting at a table with your girls, with your homegirls, with your relatives, with your fams, and y'all just chopping it up for real. Like, for real. But anyway, our first video was last night. Go check that video out, you know, after you done with my live, of course, you know. But anyway, as far as Nene goes, I had said at the beginning of the live, does anybody else feel like she's, like, over it with the show? Like, she just seems like she don't even want to be on the show. She seems like she's there, but she's not there. And let's put Greg to the side, because even though I've been giving her the benefit of the doubt for the longest, I think we've been giving her too much benefit of the doubt, and she does way too much. And it's like she needs to pull it back by 1,000. She needs to pull it back by 1,000 and let people in her circle, like, she keeps pushing everybody away. And then, like, how can you keep pushing everybody away, but then complaining that they ain't there, that they ain't supporting you, that they ain't loving on you, that they ain't, you know, there for you, but you push them away, like, all the time. And then you push them away Monday, and by Thursday you cuss them out because they weren't there. I don't get it. And then Marlo talking about, I believe that 2 of them might really be, you know, in your corner. I'm like, Marlo, for real. It's missing my mind. Hold on. Like Eva said, I had a brain fart right there. Like Eva said, I ain't nobody lapdog. She made sure to say that a couple of times tonight. She's not nobody's lapdog. And I'm starting to think that's what Marlo is. Because Marlo is team kiss ass Nene all day long. Like, oh my God. Like, what did you say? Let me read the comments. You said she may be locked into a contract. She put Cynthia and Portia on the back burner over Marlo. I was too done too. And she might be locked into a contract. And I'm wondering, like, do they go year by year? I mean, I don't know how their contracts go. You know, I'm not all in their pockets like that or nothing, you know. But I wonder if it's like, if it goes by 2 years or by 3 years, or if it's just a year to year, you know. I don't know. I'm beginning to think it's maybe year to year, because how some people can have a peach this year, then they don't have a peach, then they can have a peach, then I mean they throwing peaches back and forth, just throwing peach, like playing hot potato, hot potato. Y'all remember that game when you was younger? Hot potato, hot potato. You just keep on passing the thing around, and then somebody say hot potato, somebody got to drop the peach and try to give it to somebody else real quick. It's like I can't see them being in a long contract and they not even know if they're going to have a peach next year or the year after that. You know what I'm saying? Because the money makes a difference with the peach. So I don't know. But I have a feeling that she's either tired of that entire cast, or she's just done with the show. Like, she just act like she don't want to be there. Like, Portia. I thought Portia was going to break down tonight when Portia was saying, you know, how you just keep acting all nonchalant. You know, you just sitting here like it's no big deal, like we don't mean anything. Portia, and that girl's up there pregnant. I'm like, child, please don't let that girl break down up there, because she do not need to be stressed out. I know she has her baby now, but you know what I'm saying. At that time of the show, I'm like, you know, she don't need to be stressed out or nothing over that. Like, but I'm glad Portia was like the only one. Well, maybe, I mean, Cynthia and Eva, you know, they was putting their 2 cents in about how they feel about, you know, Nene being mean or whatnot. But Portia really, really, like Andy said, she pouring her heart out to you. She pouring her soul out to you. And you know, pregnant women, we get really sensitive. Like, we be really sensitive. You could tell that Portia was just like, I'm tired of this stuff. We keep, you know, beating around the bush with this stuff. And she had to get it off her chest. Like, Portia was big mad, and she said it with her chest. All her chest. She said it with her belly, with her chest. She was like... I'm sick of this shit. We gonna clear the air out. We gonna do it today, tonight, because I'm sick of it. And basically, she's like, Nene, you been a biatch all season. And for her to think that they really had a friendship, like all these ladies thought they really had a friendship. Now I can see, hold up now. I can see, maybe Nene, maybe not so sure of her friendship with Shamari, because Shamari is new, you know, and Shamari is a sweet person though. I like Shamari. At the beginning, I was like, I don't know. I don't know about this Shamar girl. I don't know about her, but she grew on me, even though she had the incident where she got white girl wasted and threw up all over Nene's bathroom and all over Eva's shoe. But she did. Y'all saw tonight. She brought a little gift card to, you know, pay her back for ruining her shoe. Hey, Greer family. Hey, what's up? What's going on? We just discussing the reunion part 2 tonight of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And discussing Nene's behavior, and how I was really touched when Portia was talking. Like, out of all the women up there, Portia, you know, y'all remember, do y'all realize how far Portia has come on this show? Like, when we first met Portia, she was like being verbally abused, mentally abused, you know, by her ex-husband. She had so many issues with them, and she was leaning on the ladies for support, you know, at that time, because she was going through it a lot with Cordell. And then, you know, miscarriages and failed relationships and being dragged, you know, all the time because of, you know, how we sometimes thought she just didn't have it all up there. I'm like, but Portia has grown into a beautiful woman. She was always beautiful, but you know what I mean. A beautiful, strong woman. This is not the same Portia that we know from that first time she set foot on that set. She is totally more mature. more grown, more focused, more determined. She's like, you know what, Marlo, you can sit there and be Nene's lapdog all you want to. Not I. Not I. And Eva too. She was like, I'm not nobody's lapdog. And that's how like she's treating them. And I know there's Team Nene's all over the place. I'm Team Housewives of Atlanta, okay? I'm Team Housewives. I like all the ladies. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. And Nene, I'm hoping and praying by reunion part 3 that she comes to her senses. Like, okay, how she just gonna apologize to Marlo? Like, okay, granted, Marlo had, okay, y'all remember the incident when Marlo and Nene had got into it, and she was like, oh, you need to love on me, oh, you're not there for me, oh, you know, the same old, all through the doggone season. But Marlo had broke from her hair appointment. Okay, you see these ladies' hair most of their hair be whipped, you know, like all the time, like, although Portia's hair be the whipped is out of all the ladies, but she like broke camp from her hair appointment. And we talking Atlanta here. We talking everybody down there get their hair, their toes, their nails done. It's summertime weather most of the year there. I mean, okay, I'm sure the hair salons and everybody be packed up all the time. For you to cancel your hair appointment to go see about your friend, that is truly, truly something a friend would do. But Nene owes more people an apology than Marlo. She owes all those ladies an apology. I think the only person she does not owe an apology to is Shamari. Because Shamari's a new me. I mean, she's new to the show. She's fresh meat. Shamari really didn't do anything to her. I mean, she threw up in her bathroom, how many of us has thrown up before, you know, when we got a little too tipsy? I learned my limit a long time ago, and I hope after this season, Shamari has learned her limit as well, because I don't think Shamari has an alcohol problem per se. I mean, a person with an alcohol problem per se drinks all the time, all through the day. She has twins that she's caring for, so I hate how Marlo had put that out there. Oh, I think she's an alcoholic. Oh, think she needs to go to Betty Ford. She needs rehab. She needs AA. I thought that was kind of like going too far. But, yeah, she offered to pay for it. She sure did. And she also, you know, she offered to get Eva's shoe clean, because I remember after that episode, I was like, dang. You know, she was too drunk at that time, you know, to you know, I'll clean your shoe. Or she was just too drunk and too wasted. They took her home. But even the episodes after that, I'm like, dang, I don't remember her ever offering to pay for Eva's shoe or get it cleaned. Or I wouldn't want that clean. She was like, it costs more to clean it than to buy another shoe. So she just bought her a gift card. But I wouldn't want that clean. I don't want your insides on nothing of mine. I don't want your toxic insides on nothing of mine. And I don't care if you clean it out 3-4 times. Just throw the damn thing away. Take it to a Goodwill. You know, clean it, take it to a Goodwill, take it to a thrift store. You know, give it to a homeless person. I don't care what you do with it. I don't want it. Give me some new slippers. And those slippers was cute too. I would give me some new slippers. But yeah, she offered to pay for the cleaning, but Nene, she's like, no, I got people, housekeepers, and you know, stuff like that. But I don't know. I just think that she owes all the ladies an apology, all of them. And then when they brought Greg out, and I didn't know. I mean, I guess I assumed that, you know, normally when they do the fellas, normally they bring them all out, you know, like at the same time. So I was thinking, you know, Greg would come out, you know, with Todd, and with Eva's man, and with Cynthia's man, and he'll come out with all of them, and they might talk to him, about how he feels about different things that happen throughout the season or in his life or something like that. So I was kind of surprised that they brought him out, but okay, as far as Cynthia, this is what I'm getting to. I'm getting to Cynthia. I really, and this is just me. Y'all can tell me if y'all feel a different way or not. We all have our different opinions. I'm not one of those people who's gonna chew you out for having a different opinion, because I'm just not like that. But I really do think Cynthia really, really loves Nene. Like, really, really loves Nene. And even though she might be friends, I said it before, if you have two friends that do not get along too well, it's kind of unfair for them to get you to pick and choose who you gonna hang around with. Or, like, okay, Nene said it herself, and the lady said it too. Nene, you always want to be by yourself. She said it tonight. I don't like people over my house. She has this big, humongous house with just her and her husband and her son, her little son. And matter of fact, both her sons is like almost grown now. Well, one of them's grown. I think the other one's like almost grown, or he's almost grown. But she has this big, huge house, and she don't like nobody to come over. She does like to hang out. She does like to throw events. She likes to take trips, but she doesn't really like anybody to come to her house. Tell me, how can you support somebody fully if you never go visit them? Holla at me now. Holla at me now. Now, I know that we can support people over the phone. I do it as well. But when they wanted to reach out to her, and when they want to come for her, come sit down and talk to her, it's like, she don't want nobody, she don't want to be bothered, like, all the time. She don't want to be bothered, but then you turn it around and you go off on them. Y'all not there. Y'all don't love me. Y'all not being there. Y'all not supporting me. Y'all not loving me. She was saying that all season long. And then would turn around and block everybody out of her life. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair to the ladies. And that's why I'm like, how you just gonna sit up there and just apologize to Marlo? Like, Tanya still has no idea what she did. Like, it cannot y'all, can it be possible that she's still upset regarding that comment, the high-low comment about the shades, thinking that she was being shady when they had went on their trip and they was in a talent show and she was doing the fashion and it was against Marlo and she won. She won, by the way. The fashion, talent show. But Nene thought she was being shady when she was like, you know what? When she was telling, what she got on, the labels, the popping the collars. She was telling, which labels she got on. And she said, I'm doing high-low. And we all remember that. I'm doing high-low. I got basically high-end clothing, shoes, all that, and low-end shades. I did not think that was shady at all. I still don't think that was shady. I am the queen of buying cheap shades. And I know Nene's shades aren't as cheap as the ones that I be buying. I know they cost a little money. But I am the queen of buying more expensive clothes and shoes than my shades, my glasses on my face. For one, I always lose glasses. Always. I can start off with 20 pair in January. And by December, I might have half a shade left. Half of some shades left. Right now, I'm down to one pair of shades, and I probably bought 5 or 6. The last time I bought some. I mean, I'll go to the store for earrings or jewelry or whatever. You know how sometimes you go to your favorite spot and they have all this jewelry and shades on display, and sometimes they be 3 for $20 or something. I'm the queen of bargains. I'm the queen of bargains. So I thought that was no shade at all. She was just basically telling them, where she got her stuff from. I don't know. That's just me. I didn't think it was shady at all. But it cannot possibly be that, y'all. Could it? Because other than that, I cannot think of anything that Tanya has done this entire season to warrant the disrespect that she keeps getting from Nene. You said Nene needs to see a therapist. Yeah, she do. And remember last week when I was talking to y'all, and I think the week before, I was like, they never said if they were seeing a therapist, because I've been saying for a while now that I think Nene and Greg needs to see a therapist, but it never came up in any of the episodes. Nobody even ever mentioned it to her, suggested it to her or nothing. So I always wondered, are they seeing a therapist, or maybe it's behind the scenes and they just don't want nobody to know? Some people, especially that look like us, they don't like people to know that they seeing a therapist, because it's just the mentality of growing up, in the hood, in certain neighborhoods, in certain areas, in certain families, where seeing a therapist was like, honey, you better go call the pastor, you better call Nana, you better, talk to Jesus. We ain't going to see no therapist, and they want $100 per session for 30 minutes. Nope. What's up, Information Show? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, so I guess, during this reunion, they mentioned it, that her and Greg was seeing, what's that man's name? I can't remember that therapist doctor name, the celebrity therapist. If y'all can remember his name, put it in the chat for me, please. But Nene didn't like him the last time that they did therapy. So I was quite surprised that, they're staying with the same therapist, because I think Greg really liked him. Even though Nene didn't, Greg really liked him. So, I guess she was trying to do, what's best for Greg or whatnot. But I'm glad that they get some therapy, but is it working? Is it working? I mean, because she did say that her and Greg, she still, okay, you can tell that Greg wants to be with her. Greg loves her. Even though everything they've been through, he wants to be with her. He does not want a divorce. He sat there and said it. Nene is still up there. We still sleeping in separate rooms. I don't know where this gonna go. We seeing a counselor, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. I don't know. And she called Greg the grouchy one on her Twitter when she did, months back, when she had posted on social media, or sick people or something supposed to be this grouchy. So she was referring to Greg. We all know that. Greg knew that, and he was upset about it. And the counselor, no, it wasn't Dr. Phil, Dr. Sherry, no, it's the therapist. Was it Jeff? I don't think that was it. Was that his name? Oh my God. I don't remember the man's name. That light-skinned guy with the good hair. And he wear glasses. You said Key can't say it because Nene needs to see a therapist by herself. Yep, I do agree. She needs to see a therapist by herself. You said because they was ready to boo her when she started to talk. I'm glad she did better than Marlo. I was like, yes, go Tanya. Yes! I was ready too! See, the thing I like about Tanya, she's total opposite of me. I'm a very, very sweet person. I'm like probably one of the most favorite people you ever want to hang around with, or be friends with. I think I'm really great and really awesome. As far as, someone to hang around with. I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me. And I have your back if you have my back. You know what I mean? That's just how it should be with friends. And relationships. Tanya, she's sweet. And she's kind. But she doesn't have a backbone yet. She reminds me kind of Portia when Portia first started out on the show. Portia didn't really have a backbone. Dave, boy. I can still remember them going on Portia, especially when she thought the Underground Railroad was underground. And her grandfather had, he was like, he worked with King and, all the old, some of the black men back in the day, who were fighting for our rights and equal rights. And, Dr. King, Martin Luther King, I always got a hair in my eye. Dr. Martin Luther King and everything. He was a civil rights, he worked with civil rights and all that. So they was like, your grandfather is probably rolling over in his grave to hear you, his granddaughter, say that she thought the Underground Railroad was really underground. Do y'all remember that? I was like, this girl ain't got a nut in her head. I'm like, but that's why I said earlier in the live that Portia has done a 360. She has done a 360. I'm like, can you imagine being underground in the sewer, talking about I was free, running down under the ground. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's his name, Horatio Williams. Thank you, Mama Sislo. How you doing, sweets? But yeah, Portia, man, they thought she was just so ditzy and gullible when she first started out on the show. Tanya, she's real sweet, she's real nice, and she wants peace. You can tell she wants peace. She wants to understand what did she do so wrong for Nene to treat her like this. I still remember when she first brought her on the show, and this my good girlfriend Tanya, and she comes to my store all the time. Oh, she comes to your store all the time. Did she stop coming to your store all the time? Did she stop spending money up in your boutique? Because, like, why do you hate this lady so bad? And it's not even, like, shade. It looks like she really, like, hates her. Like, I don't know. And then they were like, is she jealous? What? But then again, why would Neely be Neely? Why would she be jealous? I mean, you got money. You're like, what did she say last week? She's like the glue that keeps this group, the TV show, whatever, together. She's like, thinks she's up here and everybody is little peasants, way down there. So why would she be jealous? Y'all think she's jealous of Tanya or anybody else on the show? I don't know anymore. I really don't know anymore. I would hate to think that Nene could be jealous of anybody. I mean, yeah, a lot of them were having some very, very happy and exciting moments, throughout the season, getting married, getting engaged, having babies, buying property, buying houses, buying Candy. She's on like her third, fourth restaurant. She got the dungeon. Cynthia, she got her new wine, her wine line. Not wine line, but the non-alcohol, whatever that stuff is that I probably won't drink because it has like -5% alcohol. I'm just teasing. I'll try it. If I get the chance, I'll try it. But I mean, they all are like doing really great, really well. Portia is gonna have a spinoff TV show. Them following her while she's pregnant. While it gets close to the time for her having her baby. Dennis, he done probably opened up another hot dog shop. I mean, basically everybody is doing okay. Shamari, I think she's happy. I don't think she's doing anything like extraordinary or, I don't think I'm not trying to say she ain't got nothing going on. I mean, she's a housewife and she's, raising her babies, her twins, while her hubby, who I used to be in love with, Back in the day, oh my God. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. I used to be in love with her husband back in the day. Her husband. But, he wasn't her husband back then. Okay? They knew each other. Because she was with Black. He's kind of old head. Shamari, okay, we know when Shamari was with Black. Her husband, about time she was with Black, shoot, they was darn near in retirement. As far as they grew. So it wasn't her husband at the time when I was lusting all over him and stuff. But the Lord, he done delivered me. The Lord done delivered me for that lustful spirit. But you know what I mean. Everybody's doing well. And can it be that she's jealous? Like, yeah, real estate. You said, hold on, let me read these comments. Hold on 1 second so I go back through the comments. If I can find the right screen. Okay, there's the screen. If Nene don't adjust her attitude, she's going to end a divorce, and people may stop booking her. Yep. How does Portia get a premiere for the birth of her daughter, but not Kenny? I don't know. Oh my God, that's a good question. Real estate with her husband and brothers-in-law. Who's doing real estate? Real estate. Who's doing real estate? I can't remember who's doing real estate, Mama Sislo. It's ringing a bell. I remember hearing about real estate. I just can't remember which one. Was you talking about Shamari? But Shamari, she's a housewife. I ain't mad. Yeah, Shamari and Ronnie. And I ain't mad at her if she didn't do anything outside the house. I mean, a lot of women would kill to be at home and, have the responsibilities, or I wouldn't even say the responsibility, but, have the pleasure. I'm going to say that. Have the pleasure of being an at-home wife and, taking care of their kids, at home and being able to potty train them and teach them how to do this and teach them how to read and teach them how, instead of them at daycare or wherever, they home safe, they know where they are, and they creating this bond. Like, we can have bond with our children even if we only stay home 6 weeks and then put their bus in daycare like I did because I couldn't afford to stay home from work. So yeah, I did my 6 weeks. And then I dropped their bus off and here you go, bye boo, bye, mommy be back, we gotta go make some coins. But to some women, that's everything. That's like everything, to be able to stay home and raise their kids. So I don't blame her if she, I ain't mad at her if she ain't got nothing outside of that. But if she do, that's great too. But it's hard to say. It's hard to not think that Nene is not jealous of any of those ladies because of all the things that she was going through with Greg. Him going through it, him, lashing out at her feeling like nobody's there. But again, you can only do so much if people won't let you in. And even Marlo was like, I think you should. You should let them in a little bit. And then Marlo is like, there's so much more going on that they don't know. So what is it? Just say what it is. Like, you've been on the show with these ladies, not all of them, but, most of them, you've been on the show with most of them for 11 seasons. 11 seasons, and you can't talk to them, but then you turn around and say, oh, y'all ain't there, y'all ain't giving me enough love, enough tension, enough kisses, enough hugs, enough, I mean, I don't know, she is doing too much. I think Nene needs to take a break. She been on the show for a while. Um, I know she took a break a few seasons back. I can't remember which season, but I know she took a break a few seasons back. I think she needs another break. I really do. I really do. What y'all think? I think she needs another break. Take a long hiatus. Just take a whole season off, from the show. And I mean, if she can, because if they are in a contract, I mean, I don't know how that works. But remember when she kept saying, "Oh, look at them over there trying to keep their peace. Look at them over there. They don't need no peace. They ain't getting no peace. They ain't." Like, she was saying all this every time the ladies were, basically standing up for each other. It was like they all against her. And I wouldn't necessarily say Marlo. They're against Marlo. But when Marlo tried to say Cynthia, yeah, I think you really love her, and I think you really, in her corner, are you really sincere? But I don't know. Sometimes, though, you seem like, I'm like, really, Marlo? Lap dog, she's just panting right behind Nene, just panting. Saliva just dripping all down on her shoes, just dripping all down, just panting, lapping up right behind Nene. The rest of the ladies like, bye, Felicia. We ain't no lap dogs. And I'm glad they standing up for themselves. Tanya was even like in her own little like spiritual valley girl way. She was like, what did I do? I tried to be there. I don't understand. What did I do? I'm like, Tanya, if you don't grow some balls, put some bass in your voice. Shoot, I'm like, see, that's what I say. Tanya, let me get back to Tanya not having a backbone. She reminded me of Portia when Portia first started. Tanya, I don't know if she's going to survive this season. I don't think she's going to survive this season. But if she does, I hope she grows a backbone really, really quickly. Because I know this is a TV show. And some of the things they do, they have to like exaggerate scenes and exaggerate their behavior, their demeanor, to make it a good TV show, for us to want to watch. But I would let Nene have it. I'm telling you, I would let her have it. Because this is Tanya, not Tanya. Tanya, not Tanya. Not Ann. Not Ann. And I'm telling you, I would let Nene have it. Like, I ain't gonna get all cussing and stuff on here because I'm religious now. I'm religious. But I'm like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, how you gonna bring me on this show as your good Judy, and then you basically pick at me all season? I'm like, Candy, I feel like only Candy would go off on Nene. Candy, I think, I wouldn't say Candy and Nene is like really close or nothing like that. But I think the main people that she has issues with is Portia. Like I said, with them it's tit for tat. Portia don't go, Nene don't go. If Portia goes, Nene goes. If Portia supports, Nene supports. I don't know what happened to their friendship, but they was playing tit for tat, with each other. Candy and Nene, Candy would go off on somebody real quick. And that's why I'm thinking that she really doesn't have too big of an issue with Nene. Nene with her. Because Portia and Shamari seems like the only ones that really didn't get it from Nene. They didn't get all the backlash, too much from Nene. Not this season, at least. So, and Cynthia, I think Cynthia, she was just jealous of her relationship with somebody that she don't really care for. Shamari, not Shamari, but Tanya, the only thing I can think of is she thought she was being disrespectful about her shades, which happened how many episodes ago? That was like at the very beginning of the season almost. I don't know. You said you think they are all childish, as some of these folks on YouTube. No, the folks on YouTube, grr, grr. And y'all know me. If I do reviews or commentary on somebody on YouTube, it's like the trending stuff, like stuff that's really trending. I try to stay as much out of it as possible. You know, commentating about, because it's so much. I mean, I don't have time or the energy or the mental capacitation to endure spending every vigil on other commentators. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with all the beefs. I cannot keep up. It's like, it's so much. You have to literally watch all these people's videos, like every single video of all these people who's beefing on YouTube, and I can't do it. I can't do it. TV shows is different. TV shows is a lot different. And then I said before, one thing that really flusters me, and I'm getting off topic a little, but one thing that flusters me with YouTube is how I see it all the time. People falling out with somebody, another commentator, for whatever reason, and then they expect all their people who are following them to unfollow that person, not be on their platform. If you in their chat, you better not say nothing. I better not see you commenting. You can't be in my chat and be in that chat. Like I was saying about Nene. If you got two friends and they fall out, and you can't be like, okay, well, bye. I can't hang with you anymore because this one over here don't like you anymore. You kind of like in the middle. But, and I done had this happen before several times where some friends of mine have some kind of disconnection and they ain't mess with each other anymore. And me, I'm like, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from you. If y'all got something to say about each other, you take it to them. You take it to them. I'm not going to be the moderator unless y'all want me to. If y'all want to have a sit down and I'll be like the middleman, to try to, help the situation out. But other than that, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So that's what bothers me the most about these YouTube beefs. And then, like I said before, they get into these YouTube beefs and you done unfollowed or stopped supporting somebody that, one of the people that used to, because of this person and how they feel about that person. Then next thing you know, they making up. They up there crying and, oh, I'm sorry, and whoa, it was me, and I don't know what I was thinking, and I forgive you, and whoop, 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 and they make peace and all that, and it's like, okay, y'all done fell out. Everybody done stopped supporting that person over here because of you. So now what do? Do we run back and support them again? I mean, I'm like, I don't care. I go to whoever channel I want. I support whoever I want. I don't care who you beefing with. I don't care who you beefing with. That's y'all beef. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And a lot of these people here on YouTube, people have these like false relationships. Like they think y'all best friends or something. Like you don't know this person outside of YouTube. You don't know how they really act outside of YouTube. Some people be on here fronting and faking the phone, and you see them in person, they'll act like they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Then they make up and both are mad at you for not. Amen. Mama Sislo. So I didn't mean to get off a topic, but I'm just sick of it. Like, it's cool and it's fun to kiki and watch all this stuff, but I just don't like, the part that bothers me is how people feel about their followers, following people. If y'all want to beef, we gonna sit there and we gonna watch and we gonna eat our popcorn. A few of us is gonna talk about it on our channels, but as far as me picking sides and all this kind of stuff, A lot of people on here, we don't know from Adam. We only know what they give us on this screen for so many minutes a day or hours a day. And then other than that, we don't really know them. So why should we have so much loyalty to somebody we really don't know? I don't talk to you outside. We don't go to the club together. Our kids didn't grow up together. We didn't go to school together. We don't go to church together. I'm just saying. Like real talk. Like real talk. And then, like I said, a lot of these people, it seem like they just be beefing for dollars. They just make up beefs, just be creating beefs, just to beef, just to get them views, them clicks and views, and get their dollars up. So, and then we be playing into it. And then they making up like a month later, like, girl, boy, bye. Let me just get my popcorn, that good old extra buttery popcorn. And I'm going to sit here and crunch on my popcorn and sip my drink and watch y'all act a fool on YouTube. But anyway, back to the housewives. That was my little rant for the day. But as far as Cynthia, I like what she said about Nene, saying that you're doing a disservice for yourself by not letting anybody in. She is doing a disservice to herself, and she gonna end up with no friends at all if she don't get it together. With no friends at all, because I pray, I really pray. I hope Greg beats this cancer's butt. Like, I hope he wins, he succeeds. There's not a drop, not a minuscule drop of cancer in his body when it's all said and done. But regardless of which way it goes, which way God says is He wants it to go, either way, you're going to still need your friends. And some of them people on that platform, I think, really loves her and cares for her, and they just not trying to be on the show and around her to get a check. A lot of them on that show can probably get some nice checks without being on that show. I'm just saying. But and then Greg, one thing I wanted to say before I wrapped up was Greg, when they did bring him out on the show, I love how open Greg is. He's not as open as Nene. And he does mention from time to time how he hates that she does spill too much tea about their own personal situations. But I love how he was open about his illness. He's always been open. When we first found out, he was open on the show. It wasn't no secret. But when he came on the show for this reunion part 2, he was telling the truth. Like, so many men do the same thing that Greg did. They can have a wife, their girlfriend, their mama, their friend, whatever. Hey, man, we up there at that certain age, man. They say around certain age, man, we need to get certain things checked out in our bodies. Just like we women with our breasts. And other things. We have to, every year, we need to get certain things checked out. Or every few years, depending on if it's hereditary. If there's prior people in your family who done got sick or died from the same thing. He was doing what a lot of people do. Going to the physicals, going to the doctor, and when they get around to, we haven't checked your prostate, we haven't, we really need to do that. And, no, doc, no need for that. Nope, ain't got time, not today. I'm not having no issues, I'm not having no symptoms. Nope. Every time he went to an appointment, nope, doc. And come to find out, he had prostate. I mean, some things we get and we don't know, and we will never know till it's too late. because we don't get checked like we're supposed to. So I'm really glad he mentioned that on the show, especially for men, because a lot of men, they don't like going to the doctor. I don't know what it is about men. I've never understood that. Why they don't like going to doctors. Like, men will do anything. They will come to your battle, your rescue. They will knock somebody upside the head for you if a man is disrespecting you. But when it comes to the doctor, they get weak. They get weak and they don't want to go. They don't want to go. So, I'm glad he got on there and he mentioned that. And basically, he was like, if I had to do it all again, I would listen to my wife and I would have it checked out. And, he basically said he was just ignorant to it. Like, I don't know, I think he thought he didn't truly understand prostate cancer or things like that. Like, there are some things I still be like, what? What happened? What you got? How you get that? What? How do people end up with what? We don't know everything. We don't know everything. Even us as females, sometimes we don't understand every single thing that goes on with our own bodies. So, that's why you got to get checked out. Checked out. Women, men, get checked out. Especially once you start hitting 35, 40, 45, there's certain things you want to speak to your doctor about to make sure you is getting screened for what you need to be getting screened for at your age, or especially if you have certain things in your family line, like hereditary, illnesses. But, yep, rewrite, facts. But, so, overall, what I got out of this video, out of this part 2 reunion show, I just think Nene, I think she needs a break. Again, I'm going to say it again. I think she needs a break from the show. I think too much stuff was going on this season. Too much stuff. There's too much stuff with Greg. And cancer is real. Cancer can really put a damper on your spirit, on your family. It can run you down. It can run you through the dirt. I think it was just too much for her. And she was lashing out and don't know how to handle her feelings, or don't know how to handle needing people or telling people the right way, or showing people the right way that she needs them, and showing people how, she wants to be supported. Like they were saying, you need to open up. So hopefully she'll open up. I'm hoping, by next reunion, part 3, she'll open up. They'll figure out, like, what the heck? You talking about Marlo talking about something else is going on they don't know about. Well, what is it? Spill the tea. Say it with your chest. Just like Portia did with her belly and chest. Say it with your doggone chest. And maybe they will understand more. Maybe not. Who knows? But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I hope y'all enjoyed the Housewives show and my Housewife review. I will be back for next week, part 3. When it goes down, I will be back. And again, I hope Nene come to her senses by then and start, apologizing to more than just Marlo on the show for the way she was acting, like, all season long. I just But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. It's almost midnight and I have to get up and go to work in the morning. I might have to get up earlier than I want to, because my son's car, he's having issues with his car today. So I think I might have to get up extra early to take him to work. Oh God, I don't wanna because he works hard. I don't wanna. But at least if I do take him, he'll have a ride home, because he works with friends, so he'll have a ride home. I might have to take him to work in the morning, but we shall see. But anyway, you guys, love you too. Love you, Mama Sislo. Thank you again for everybody who tuned in, as usual. In the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad. Stay safe and be blessed. But Also, as well, make sure, let me put it in here in the chat again. Just for y'all who came in later, I want to put it in the chat. My other YouTube channel that I literally just created 2 days ago. It's called The Hood Channel. And let me see. Paste. Okay, I just pasted it. It's called The Hood Channel. And it's a collaboration channel with me and my sister friend, sister from another mister. And what I want y'all to do is go over there right now. Not right now, but right now. Right now. And go over there and please hit that bell over there on the Hood Channel. I put the link in the chat, and I put the link in the comment section as well. Our first video we did last night, me and my sister friend Sam. You have to watch it. It's a must see. It was a review on the movie Us, but it's the hood table. You never know what's going to happen in the hood, and you never know what's going to happen at our table when we get together and come to y'all live. So we was all over the place talking about all kinds of stuff. I mean, tales from the hood, things we done been through. We was talking about the movie Us. I mean, it was a great live. And again, people showed up and showed out for our first video. Our channel wasn't even 24 hours old, and we had like 30-some people up in there. And we almost up to 100 subscribers on that channel already. And I just created it Friday evening. So you guys, please go over there and support. If y'all enjoy my content over here, you are going to enjoy my content over there even more, because when me and my sister friend Sam get together, if y'all saw our reviews over here on our Sisters from Another Mister movie review platform that we've been doing for like the last 6 months over here on my channel, like once a month doing movie reviews, look on the playlist of this channel and look under Sisters from Another Mister movie reviews. And check them out. We are crazy. We are a good pair. You know, we've been friends for years. Like, I was in high school. I mean, we was friends for years, you know, so we like this. We like this. But anyway, y'all check that out. So go over there, subscribe, please, share the channel, share the videos, you know, all that. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys, every one of you, for tuning in. And again, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe. Be blessed, Primetime Squad. And I'm out. Deuces.